Hey there, and welcome back to BoardBee. So, this is going to be a super quick tutorial about something called palette cycling. Now, for those of you who don't know, palette cycling is just an effect we can get by cycling through the colors in one of the sub-palettes here in NESmaker. So, for example, if I wanted this waterfall to flow down without using animated tiles, I could do that just by cycling through these colors in the sub-palette. So for example, if I run my game now, you can see it's just a static screen. So this waterfall doesn't look like it's flowing at all. So in order to get that to happen, I'm going to use palette cycling. And by the way, the assets for this project is on my website, and I'm going to leave a link for that in the description field. But I'm also going to leave another link, and that's for a tutorial on the NESmaker forum. And that's this one. It's a very simple, great tutorial by this guy called Artix. So the tutorial is really simple, but for some reason, when I use this tutorial, it always looks like the waterfall is going the wrong way, or the color is going the wrong way. So I made a slight modification to this. So if we go to page number 2 and all the way at the bottom here, this is my modification. And I also made another modification so that you can enable this effect on the screens that you want to have this effect on. And you just do that by checking screen flag number 7. I'm gonna come back to that in just a minute. But for now, we can see that in Artix tutorial, we need to add 2 zero-page variables. So I'm just gonna select this one called Palettes Cycle Timer. And I'm gonna copy that. I'm gonna go to NESmaker, Project Settings, and zero-page RAM. And I'm gonna add a zero-page variable. So if we go to the bottom, this one called not set, I'm gonna paste in Palettes Cycle Timer. So now I have one more zero-page variable, but I need to add just one more. It's this one called temp Artix. So I'm gonna select that one, copy, back to NESmaker, project settings, and I'm gonna add another zero-page variable. And I'm just gonna paste in here temp Artix. So now we have 2 new zero-page variables. All right, great. So I'm gonna close this one, and once again back to the tutorial, and this time I'm gonna copy this entire code here. Just gonna copy that, and I'm gonna go to my NESmaker folder, and I'm gonna go to Game Engine Data, Routines, Base 4.5, Game, and Mod Metroidvania. And I'm gonna go to my game folder here. Now I'm gonna delete that because now I'm going to make a new text file. And I'm just gonna call it game timer.asm. Yes, I want to change it. So I'm just gonna go into my new blank text file, game timer.asm. Gonna open that, and I'm just gonna paste in the code that I copied from the forum. And I'm going to save that. So this is going to be my game timer. So if I go back to NESmaker now, and if I go to project settings, script settings, and if I go down to where it says game, we have something called handle game timer. I need to set that to the new file I just made. So select handle game timer, go to base 4.5 here, game, mod Metroidvania, and game, and just double click this new file called game timer. All right, So, like I mentioned, my modification lets you enable this effect on the screens where you want to enable it. So that's done here in screen info, and it's this one, screen flag 7. But let's be even smarter than that. Let's go to project settings, and excuse me, under project labels, I'm gonna go to screen flags. So instead of screen flag 7, I'm just gonna write palette cycling and click close. So why did I do that? Well, when I go into a screen now, screen info, it says palette cycling here instead of screen flag 7. So if I go to a screen and I want to enable palette cycling, I just go to screen info, click this one called palette cycling, and that's going to enable this palette cycling effect on this particular screen. All right, well, that should be it. So let's test our game, see if it works. And there we go. Now we have a flowing waterfall without using animated tiles. It's just colors cycling through this subpalette. So you can modify what subpalette you want to use for cycling, and that's in the code that we copied. But by default, it's going to use this first one. So that's it. Yeah, let me just close this one. So I need to mention that by default, it's not a good idea to use this palette cycling effect on scrolling levels. I think some people have found some workarounds on the forum, so you could read about it there. But by default, I recommend only using this on static screens. So yeah, that's it for this video. Just a short, quick video on how to do palette cycling in NESmaker. So, have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.